Have you ever wondered how to navigate conversations and relationships more confidently, respectfully, and authentically? Imagine if you could leave every interaction feeling calm, empowered, and with a lasting positive impression. That's precisely what Stoicism can help you achieve. In today's video, we will explore how the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy can transform how you approach connections with others. Whether talking to a stranger, trying to deepen an existing relationship, or looking for something more meaningful. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control how others behave, but we can control how we respond. By applying this powerful mindset, we can learn to leave every conversation on a high note, express our interest without pressure, and reflect on our actions to improve every interaction. Stick around as we uncover practical Stoic principles that will help you build stronger relationships and become a better communicator in all aspects of your life. One of the core principles of Stoicism that can significantly enhance your ability to approach others with calmness and confidence is understanding the mindset of resilience and inner peace. Stoicism offers a roadmap for navigating life with resilience, clarity, and purpose. It isn't merely a set of abstract principles, but a practical philosophy designed to help us handle life's challenges with grace and wisdom. In the face of uncertainty or high-stakes interactions, one of its most valuable lessons is the importance of staying calm and composed. This calmness isn't just about appearances. It stems from a cultivated inner steadiness, a state of mind that communicates confidence and comfort, making you approachable and trustworthy. People are naturally drawn to those who exude calmness because it signals self-assurance and an ability to handle challenges gracefully. This presence can elevate interactions, fostering trust and genuine connection. The foundation of calmness begins with something as simple yet profound as breathing. The breath is an anchor, a reliable tool to bring yourself back to the center when emotions threaten to take over. In moments of tension, focus on slow, deliberate breaths. Techniques like box breathing, where you inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4, work wonders in quieting the mind and grounding the body. This physiological reset allows you to reclaim control, making you better equipped to face the situation. Your body language also speaks volumes about your state of mind. Standing tall with relaxed shoulders and open arms conveys approachability and confidence. Avoid crossing your arms or slouching, as these signals can unintentionally create barriers. Instead, let your posture mirror the calm and self-assurance you cultivate within. While breath and posture create a solid external presence, mindfulness fosters an internal steadiness. When you consciously bring yourself into the present moment, letting go of unnecessary worries or distractions, you cultivate a focused and flexible mindset. Stoicism also teaches us to embrace rejection as a natural part of life. It's tempting to view rejection as a personal failure, but this mindset overlooks its universal inevitability. Everyone, no matter how accomplished, faces moments of rejection. What separates those who thrive from those who falter is how they respond. Rejection doesn't define your worth. It serves as an opportunity to grow, learn, and refine your approach. When faced with rejection, meet it with dignity. A genuine smile, a simple thank you, and a graceful exit leave a lasting positive impression. This act of self-retrieval demonstrates strength, turning what could feel like a loss into a moment of personal victory. Afterward, reflection is key. Rejection becomes a teacher when you allow it to reveal insights about yourself and the situation. What could you have done differently? What parts of the interaction went well? Viewing rejection through this lens transforms it from a painful experience into a stepping stone for growth. It allows you to approach future challenges with greater wisdom and resilience, building a foundation of self-trust and adaptability. Genuine connection, as Stoicism reminds us, is not about seeking approval, but about understanding and being understood. The dynamic shifts when you enter a conversation intending to connect rather than impress. Authenticity takes center stage, allowing the interaction to flow naturally. Begin by asking thoughtful, open-ended questions, encouraging the other person to share their passions and experiences. Questions like, "What's something you've been excited about lately?" Or "What's been the highlight of your week?" Create a space for meaningful exchange. And active listening is just as crucial. Pay attention to what is said and how it is said, the tone, expressions, and underlying emotions. Respond thoughtfully, showing genuine engagement. For example, if someone shares their love for cooking, delve more deeply. "What's your favorite dish to make?" Or, "I enjoy cooking too." There's something special about creating a meal from scratch. Such moments of shared interest build rapport and trust throughout the interaction. Remain present. Don't overthink your following words or worry about outcomes. Simply being in the moment fosters an authenticity that others naturally respond to. Stoicism equips us with the tools to handle life's complexities gracefully and resiliently. Its teachings transform challenges into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and relationships into spaces for authentic connection. Whether in the face of rejection, the pursuit of meaningful bonds, or the cultivation of inner calm, Stoicism encourages us to live fully and authentically. Circles are by grounding ourselves in these principles, we not only navigate life's uncertainties more effectively, but also create a life imbued with purpose, wisdom, and genuine human connection. Building on this foundation of authentic connection, Stoicism further enriches our interactions by guiding us in how we present ourselves. It teaches us that mastering the first impression is not about superficial charm, but about embodying the values and principles that shape our character. The way we present ourselves to others reflects our inner world, a mirror of the values we hold and the principles we live by. For a Stoic, first impressions are not about superficial charm or calculated charisma. They are an opportunity to embody our philosophy and align our actions with the virtues we cultivate. Walking into a room with calm confidence, grounded in self-awareness and integrity, communicates far more than words ever could. It demonstrates a harmony between thought and deed, an authentic presence that draws others in without effort or pretense. Eye contact is one of the most immediate ways to establish this presence. Steady, relaxed eye contact conveys attentiveness and sincerity, signaling to the other person that they have your full attention. It is a simple yet powerful act that shows respect and fosters connection. Avoid the extremes of staring or avoiding their gaze entirely. Instead, let your eyes rest gently on theirs for a few seconds at a time. If direct eye contact feels too intense, focusing on the bridge of their nose or their forehead can offer a comfortable alternative without losing the effect of engagement. A genuine smile completes this first impression, inviting warmth and connection. Unlike a forced grin, which often comes across as insincere or awkward, a natural smile reflects inner tranquility and goodwill. To achieve this, Think of something that genuinely brings you joy or comfort, a fond memory, a pleasant thought, or even simple gratitude for the opportunity to connect. A sincere smile not only puts others at ease, but also reinforces your sense of calm, reminding you to approach the moment openly and kindly. When introducing yourself, clarity and purpose are essential. Begin with a simple yet confident statement. "It's nice to meet you," or "Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm glad we have the chance to connect." These words, while straightforward, set the tone for the interaction. They communicate openness and approachability, inviting the other person to feel comfortable in your presence. What follows is equally essential. Ask a thoughtful question, encouraging them to share something about themselves. This might be as simple as, "What's been the highlight of your day so far?" Or, "What do you enjoy most about what you do?" These questions are not mere small talk, but an invitation to meaningful engagement. Active listening is where the actual depth of Stoic presence emerges. It is easy to listen passively, nodding while your mind drifts elsewhere, or formulates your subsequent response. However, authentic listening requires more. It demands that you set aside your thoughts and focus entirely on the other person's words, emotions, and intentions. Resist the urge to interrupt, even when you have something valuable to add. Let the other person complete their thoughts without rush or pressure. A simple nod or a soft "I see" or "That's interesting" can show your attentiveness. When appropriate, ask follow-up questions that invite them to delve deeper into what they've shared. What inspired you to get into that? Or, how has that experience shaped your perspective? This practice of active listening is not only a gift to the other person, but also a discipline for yourself. It trains you to be fully present in the moment, to quiet the noise of your thoughts, and to engage with others in a way that reflects your commitment to Stoic principles. By listening deeply, you demonstrate humility, respect, and a genuine interest in understanding the other person's experience. A stark contrast to the shallow, self-centered conversations dominating so much modern interaction. In the silence that follows, the essence of Stoic presence lies in aligning your external actions with your internal virtues. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to practice courage, temperance, and wisdom. Courage is required to be vulnerable and open yourself up to connection without guaranteeing reciprocity. Temperance guides you to balance your words and actions, ensuring they are measured and appropriate to the situation. Wisdom reminds you to approach every person as a teacher, someone who can offer you insights or perspectives that enrich your understanding of the world. Ultimately, the goal of Stoic presence is not to impress or manipulate, but to connect authentically and virtuously. You create an environment where trust and understanding can flourish by cultivating calm, attentiveness, and sincerity. A strong first impression, grounded in Stoic principles, reveals the depth of your character and invites others to engage with you on a meaningful level. Through these moments of genuine connection, the philosophy of Stoicism comes to life, transforming not only how you interact with others, but also how you navigate the world as a whole. Building on the foundation of Stoic presence, the next step is engaging in meaningful conversation and connection, where courage, temperance, and wisdom can truly flourish. Through dialogue, we can embody these principles, not by imposing agendas, but by cultivating curiosity and openness. A meaningful exploration of Stoicism begins with a foundation of conversation and connection. Imagine entering a dialogue not with an agenda, but with a light-hearted curiosity. Early discussions, whether with others or within ourselves, should embrace simplicity. The art lies in approaching neutral topics that put everyone at ease, allowing a natural rhythm to unfold. For instance, asking, "What's something new you've learned recently?" can open doors to unexpected insights while fostering a comfortable exchange. Stoic wisdom teaches us to avoid contentious subjects unless invited. This principle reflects the discipline of restraint, steering clear of polarizing issues unless a deeper rapport signals readiness. Just as Marcus Aurelius advised keeping the soul calm amidst storms, so should our words reflect balance. Engaging in non-confrontational dialogue mirrors the Stoic practice of maintaining harmony in turbulent times. As the connection deepens, attentiveness becomes paramount. In every conversation, listen for cues, a shared love of nature, an interest in art, or even a mention of an inspiring book. This attentiveness is not merely a social skill, but a reflection of the Stoic value of being present. For instance, if someone shares a passion for hiking, I have always found hiking to be a form of meditation. Do you have a favorite trail? Such exchanges build rapport and embody the Stoic pursuit of shared wisdom and understanding. In these moments, reciprocity matters. When someone reveals their thoughts, reflect with your own, offering a glimpse into your inner world. This isn't about dominating the conversation, but creating a shared space where ideas coexist. The balance between listening and sharing reflects the Stoic principle of moderation, neither withholding nor overwhelming. Presence is the cornerstone of any interaction, whether with others or oneself. To embody Stoicism is to remain grounded, unperturbed by the fear of outcomes. An easy, relaxed posture, a calm tone, and genuine interest demonstrate this. Picture Epictetus's reminder. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In conversation, this translates to focusing less on crafting the perfect response and more on authentically engaging. Ultimately, when guided by Stoic principles, the art of conversation becomes more than small talk. It transforms into a deliberate practice where every word is chosen carefully and every interaction reflects a pursuit of virtue. By embodying presence and authenticity in our conversations, we elevate the quality of our exchanges and foster a deeper understanding of the importance of respect in relationships. Respecting boundaries is a fundamental aspect of building trust and cultivating meaningful interactions. It requires attentiveness to verbal and nonverbal cues that signal comfort or discomfort. When engaging with someone, especially when emotional or relational stakes are involved, tuning into these subtle signals can make all the difference in creating a positive connection. Consider the body language of the person you're speaking with. Crossed arms, stepping back, or a lack of eye contact can all indicate discomfort. These cues are not to be ignored. They are invitations to adjust your approach. Similarly, if their responses become short or they show signs of disengagement, it's a signal to step back gracefully. By respecting these moments of retreat, you demonstrate maturity and consideration. Ending the conversation with gratitude and respect. "It was nice meeting you, take care," leaves the door open for future encounters, even if the current one didn't spark as hoped. Respecting her decisions, whatever they may be, is an expression of understanding her autonomy. Whether she continues the conversation or not, honoring her choice reflects your ability to relate with care and sensitivity. It's in the quiet moments, the unspoken gestures, where the accurate measure of respect is revealed. There's also a danger of assuming too much too soon. Jumping to conclusions based on the first few exchanges can lead to misreading intentions and creating unnecessary discomfort. The key is to let the conversation unfold naturally, not forcing it into preconceived categories. Be curious and patient, listening openly, instead of projecting your desires or expectations onto her words. This openness allows you to truly hear what is being said, not just what you want. In relationships, as in all human interactions, the foundation of respect comes not from force but from understanding. It's not about winning someone over, but creating space for mutual recognition. Authentic engagement comes from tuning into the rhythm of the other person's energy and allowing them the freedom to engage or withdraw at their own pace. When you offer this kind of respect, you create a relationship built on trust, understanding, and shared humanity. In alignment with this, a Stoic approach emphasizes the importance of how we conclude interactions. Moving forward with Stoic wisdom, we see that how you leave an impression matters just as much as the moment of connection. In any interaction, the way you leave an impression matters. It's easy to focus on the moment of connection, but how you conclude shapes what lingers in both your minds. A Stoic approach encourages ending positively, fostering respect, and leaving a space for future growth. You can still thank her for her time if the conversation didn't spark immediate chemistry. A simple, "I enjoyed our conversation, especially hearing about your experience with depression," leaves a lasting positive mark. This doesn't necessarily signal that a relationship will develop, but shows appreciation for her thoughts and time. It helps build rapport, even if you don't feel an immediate connection. If the exchange felt authentic and promising, consider continuing the dialogue respectfully and non-pressuringly. A casual, "It'd be nice to continue this conversation sometime," or "Maybe we could grab a coffee and talk more about" something specific you discussed, opens the door for future interaction while respecting her space. This invitation mustn't feel like an expectation, but an option, giving her the freedom to decide without feeling pushed. Exchanging contact information when there's a mutual interest is a natural step. However, it must be approached with the same care as every other moment of the interaction. You don't need to make it a big deal. A simple, "Would you like to exchange numbers or connect online?" keeps things casual and light. If she declines, respect her choice without pushing further. The Stoic view on relationships emphasizes boundaries and freedom. Both parties should feel comfortable and valued, not pressured. The goal is not to win affection, but to build trust and understanding, ultimately leading to more authentic connections. After the interaction, take time to reflect. This is where Stoic practices show their value. Reflecting on your actions allows you to grow, refine your approach, and ensure that you are learning from every conversation. How did you manage the flow of conversation? Were you present and attentive? Did you respect her boundaries, both spoken and unspoken? Evaluate your tone, body language, and how you handled moments of awkwardness. Recognize what went well and where you can improve for next time. It's in this self-reflection that real growth happens, and through this process, you become a better communicator and person in all your interactions. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control others, but we can control how we respond. Every conversation is an opportunity to practice patience, understanding, and self-awareness. We cultivate meaningful relationships built on respect, not expectation, by leaving a positive impression, suggesting further connection when appropriate. and reflecting on our actions. Each interaction becomes a step toward mastering the art of connection, grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. With these Stoic principles in mind, we enhance our ability to connect and learn, to uphold core values in every relationship. As we've explored today, Stoicism offers profound insights for building meaningful connections and navigating relationships with integrity and mindfulness. The key lies in controlling outcomes and how we conduct ourselves in every interaction. Ending a conversation on a positive note, even when there's no immediate spark, ensures that you leave a lasting impression built on respect and openness. Suggesting future interaction in a casual, non-pressuring way allows the space for something to develop naturally if it's meant to. And most importantly, self-reflection is the tool we use to continuously grow, refine our communication skills, and learn from each experience. By applying Stoic principles, we're improving our relationships with others and strengthening our character. Each conversation becomes a chance to practice patience, empathy, and authenticity, values at Stoicism's heart. Remember, it's about being true to yourself and treating others respectfully and kindly, no matter the outcome. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation with a stranger or someone you've known for years, try to embrace these Stoic practices. End on a high note, be open to the future, and reflect on what you can learn. Doing so will foster more genuine and rewarding relationships that stand the test of time. Thank you for watching and taking the time to explore Stoic wisdom with me today. These insights help you navigate your connections with more mindfulness and grace. Until next time, stay stoic, stay grounded, and build meaningful connections. See you in the next video.